Hello and welcome to my first game of the new season of ITSL 2020-2021. My first opponent is Daniel Squindo from Italy, and he's new to ITSL, so I don't really know how good he is. I'm not really very happy with my initial hand, but assuming I don't get purged, it is fully acceptable. And I'm gonna test this 4-2-2-2 opening in a tournament game. And I think Middle East scoring is the best headline now. Vietnam revolts. Okay, strong for him, but he has to have something strong eventually. I can't hold both blockade and distal. I can either hold blockade and space distal or play blockade and, well, hold distal or lose West Germany. I think I'm gonna risk discarding distal. But let's see how it goes. My hand isn't very rich, it has only 14 ops and no 4 ops cards, so nothing particularly putting pressure on him. Very nasty combo, because now I have no access, no option to coup Vietnam. Vietnam plus duck and cover is a nasty one. Okay, so let's use a 2 ops because I don't need more at this time. I could have recouped Iran, but had it failed I would be totally crippled. Plus Middle East has been scored. Plus he isn't going to coup Panama anyway now, because Thailand is more important than that. Of course, with this thinking, I should protect Panama early enough. Okay, you usually should play your cards before opponent's cards, but if I have distal, NATO hasn't been played and he just used ops from Romanian abdication and independent threats are in play. This looks like a good exception. Just to make sure in case of further claims. Now, if I had any 4 ops cards, I could do much more now. Okay, one time or another Lebanon is needed. I assume he secures Thailand now. This gives me time to coup Iran. Probably with... yeah, with what? What do I want to achieve? I think my goal isn't to control Iran, it's rather to get some military operations. So let's get rid of this and protect Panama. And the outcome was quite fine. I could use East European unrest, but in this case I would have got rid of my last playable 3-ops car, and well, Iran would be 2-0 with some access to Pakistan, but this is not as important now, in my opinion, because I still don't have ops to fight for it. Too late. And the good thing is that now he doesn't have a recall here, at least. So, okay. Let's grab here and... Priorities, and here. Yeah, Pakistan access, maybe it would be worth. Shouldn't be underestimated. Okay, Costa Rica is said. Truman is probably going to be played for op. And captured Nazis look like a quite decent headline candidate if I don't get anything better. At least he had to pay for it. Oh, I'm playing the entire hand because I played Blockade. So this may go for an event anyway now. I don't like my European vulnerability. I think Truman to Italy would be decent as some sort of protection against socialist governments, which can grab Italy anyway, but if I get Marshall, this plus Italy at 3 protects against socialist governments takeover, and with Italy at 2 it does not. His Vietnam revolts paid off. Nice. But the victory points are not bad. And well, Asia is probably lost for a while. Europe maybe won. Not as bad as USA for the early war. This leaves some more options. Where to go with the other influence? Algeria, maybe. Jordan, not as important. Angola, premature. You don't go to Angola if you can't go to Zaire the same turn. Colombia, I think premature. France may be decent. Marshal or Red Scare? Marshal or Red Scare? He can still have a force, so Red Scare. Oh, and he has the China card. I think Marshal to protect Europe. Aha. An interesting decision. Play all the cards or hold something. If hold, what? Decal or Red Scare or defectors? If nothing special happens, I think holding decal is the best decision. I don't like the fact that I have 2 wars of him and no decent coup targets. First of all, he may play CIA freely. Moreover, he has no problems with military operations this turn. And I really want him to have some problems, just to keep him busy solving them instead of fighting for Europe. This doesn't really put any pressure. All anti-French events are gone. So, besides socialist governments, Europe is safe. Oh, Brush war against Italy, yes, but France is no longer typically vulnerable to USSR play into. Besides, it was like, hey, I have Europe scoring. And I have 3 countries takeable by 1 point each. So keep Red Scare. You're stubborn. Where's the last influences place? Over in France, just to disable him from a combo like headline socialist and direct takeover France with F4 ops. Okay, he played 3 threes, I played 3 fours. I sincerely hope he doesn't have 5-year plan to discard Europe scoring too. Plus, hey, anybody still remembers that Defcon is a 3? Yes. Someone does. So now that military operations are no longer an issue, it stopped looking that bad. Space race or not? NASA influence. That was weird. Not sure what I think about this move, but I rather think it wasn't good. Still better to space it than to trigger it for him. Okay. If you'd like, you be the one to coup. Otherwise, I can coup with you an intervention. So, 5-year plan or not? CIA, wow. And he does have a 5-year plan. This is something I don't really like. But let's at least protect Egypt and Panama. I don't like the fact that he got rid of CIA with 5-year plan in hand. Because this means that if I don't get Europe, he is very likely to avoid scoring penalty. I, in turn, cannot avoid scoring penalty for Asia. I really start regretting I emptied Iran. Damn, I got Asia and he got Europe. Okay, let us at least do this. Decal space. Romanian event before independent threats triggered. Yuck. Oh, and this. What a nasty extra. So no space for decal, so decal has to be held. Asia is worth 6 for him. Damn. I don't like it. Ooh. So what do you have here? Middle East, yeah? It's about time to take care of Africa. Wait a second. So I don't get score from Europe, he does get his 6 from Asia. I guess we are gonna end up early war about even, although I should get my military operations, and if I win it may be even +4 on my side. It may as well be 0 if he gets his military operations via Arab-Israeli or Korean War. It may be even minus many, for example, and it can be problematic for other reasons. Okay, there's always a downside risk of discarding distal, but well, not the luckiest beginning of the new season. That being said, my opponent plays very decently. I didn't only like his influence in Syria, but apart from that, it's gonna be very tough for me. South America looks very nasty. Oh well. Another 4 VP swing is no space race, but I want space Comic-Con, of course. It would be an exaggeration, but now it looks like a game changer on my side. Would be very precious. Nice USSR record he has. Certainly a player I'd like to have USSR against. Well, you can't always have what you want. Minutes gone on his clock. And of course, as predicted, at least this was a little wasteful. The hell is this, a hand? That's a nasty one. Let's take the China card, so that he at least probably has some Thailand issues. Not that the issues matter, because he can both coup and secure Thailand. Damn it. At least I have cards I'd like to get rid of anyway. Under Quagmire, but the non-scored regions start crying. Let's think positively. If I have a red hand, there's a chance he has a blue one. And that's another positive thing. But I got rid on first attempt. All other cards are more or less playable. And he didn't coup well. Okay, let's try to be the first in space. Damn it! Too many things look like they're going against me. He used socialist governments to coup Algeria, so maybe he doesn't have a 4. So maybe it's worth to play OAS to Chile, provided he doesn't control it now. He did, so it's certainly too late. Might have been a mistake to space. Let's hope he doesn't have any brush war, so... So now the China cards events giving it to me are gone. Could be better. I now have only 2 cards to play, so I cannot do things like prepare realignments in Venezuela and then perform them. At least he had to play it for ops. And now, whew, it was cheaper than I expected. Cheaper than expected, and this isn't really changing that much now. So what's left? Middle East, Africa, Central America. I have Middle East. I have a so-so hand. And Middle East is a good headline because Middle East can't be better. The good thing is that I got both Nasser and Sadat, so I can play them in that order. Just receiving China card back. This is good. This may be held, this may be spaced. Africa, Central America. And the map is far too red. Okay, Middle East could be better with shuttle diplomacy, but shuttle diplomacy is my only 3-ops card, and if I had headlined it, he would do something about Middle East. I said something about Africa. Damn! This was really the moment to roll 2 or more. I need this shuttle diplomacy and its ops. This makes no sense. Let's do it this way. It's not as important to trigger John Paul. I feel I'm gonna lose this game, but I don't feel many things against it could be done by me. Scoring here, of course. So Africa is the only remaining region. So well, this is what we play it like. I hate this move because the 2 remaining cards are obviously events. Sadat an anti-OPEC one, special relationship at 2 VPs. And Greece giver there. Cool, Saharan states. Of course. Come on! Now you can see how important it was that I wrote 1 instead of 2 or more here in Zaire. At least this was a decent roll, so probably he can't do. And he fortunately failed this. Okay, this is a great hand, finally. Grain sales to Soviets is an obvious headline. Long Gunman is the only problematic card, and we'll see what to do about this. But it seems a game changer I needed. Grain sales, Voice of America, ABM. And an empty Cambridge 5. Latin America Death Squad, certainly not returning it. Instead, I'm gonna attempt coup in Zaire. A 2, still better than a 1. ABM, certainly for some regaining things in South America. Not bad, not perfect. So he was the first in space. But this is event. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Voice of America looks like a game-saving card, perhaps, because I simply need to worry about the victory points. You don't need to be present here. Now I need a 1 in Tunisia, just to get back to Libya when Muslim Revolution kicks me off. I need to hope no things like 5-year plan plus Africa scoring are going to come. And what else? Orman in Tehran probably is going to be played for ops this case. A good question, where should I put my next influence? If I constantly keep him busy, he may have no time for his second military operation to gain. And yeah, attacking via Chile doesn't look so bad. What I'm most scared of, Asia and Middle East. And of course Africa in his hand with 5-year plan. Not a good time for cooing. Really? So Asia to be neutralized first. Middle East can't be neutralized so easily. Let's go all in. Okay, this is one of the greatest hands I could ever imagine. And I think grain sales again against him is just as great as we can have. He does have Kennedy, and he does know I have one gunman, so this may be nice. How nasty is this hand if I get purged? Not really, because many cards are going to be events. Willy Brandt doesn't change the situation in Europe. One small step isn't going to be returned, of course. Instead, I'm going to attempt coup with it. And let's attempt it here, because this is the region I need to fight for. So I got all three: Junta, Brush War and AVM. A momentum to bird trap should be picked carefully. Maybe I should have bird trapped him instead and take South Korea, but he's killing me by the two of these. Brush War costs. Okay, how I learned goes first. And it's gonna coup Colombia. It succeeds. If he doesn't recall, Junta should be able to take Panama. Junta into Panama and then two realignments. Guess I need some more luck. By this I mean no Asia scoring in his hand. Nope. One succeeded. If he scores Asia, I have to respond immediately with Central America. Still not enough. Can I risk Fidel? I have to. Costa Rica, in case of Fidel, I still dominate Central America. Asia is still not enough, so even if he has Asia, I respond with Central America. Then let's hope he's forced to score Africa. And I think Bear Trap will be a good AR7 play. Plus I got NORAD. Asia now is enough, so please stop. Maybe this was the moment to play Bear Trap. Whew. And he played Africa. He probably didn't have any better ideas. Just to increase chances of winning. Yeah, I know. This is not the region I should be fighting for. And Pakistan would be one. Argentina would not, but I'm not sure if it would be better. So in AR6 I'm gonna space "We will bury you". If Kennedy comes in AR7, I won't play Bear Trap. Sorry, but I will discard Long Gunman. And probably Bear Trap AR7, but this leaves no time to play into Canada. Well, so Asia, Middle East, South America, Europe, these are scorings left. In general, it looks in my favor, but it isn't very stable. He's gonna have the China card. Oh, we play two more. we're gonna play 2 more, so I can afford discarding 2 cards. And I like what I got in return. Puppets. Event or ops? I think event, because I need some access here, and this is not going to be wasted as an event. Do I really need Czechoslovakia? Nope. I think Paraguay is better. So your last action round. What about military operations? He did have it. So nicely played by him. Yeah, let's bird trap him like this. If. What's my headline? I think kitchen debates are a nice headline. I didn't calculate, but I think he can't do anything about it. This is a good event, this is a good hold card, perhaps. Muslim, okay, it costs me 2 battlegrounds, but still. Kitchen debates should trigger anyway. Yes. He successfully discarded duck and cover to bird trap. Not the best thing I could think about. And no really reason to go for NORAD, because if he coups me in Americas, this is a 4 VP swing due to alliance and due to Soviets. NORAD to be activated later. Yeah. Oh, we're about equal in time. Ortega, Egypt. How about annoying him first? no really reason to allow him to go to Libya just to trigger Dragon Bombs Libya for the event. What I currently achieved here is just enough. I was annoying, so was he. Presence is too important there. So Allende is harmless. Portuguese Empire crumbles is harmful, but I think I'll have to swallow this and coup to avoid penalty. The Reformer is unplayable, but it's easy spaceable. So, Alliance for Progress for the event. Allende to Canada. Ooh. Should have played it earlier. Damn. South America is still left. Middle East is still left. And Europe is still left. And he regained the important regions. Plus, I'm not really sure about the final scoring. Ooh. For the final scoring, he really prepared the map well. Military operations are problematic. Okay, this APM was slightly annoying, but he really deserved achieving something like this. Now I must say the situation doesn't look very good and promising. I did it only because Africa has already been scored. Now he's gonna see my headline. So what's the headline gonna be? John Paul now is certainly decent. Because now Solidarity is going to get in play. I'm playing the entire hand, so UN intervention is gonna UN intervene probably the Reformer. Liberation Theology is space. Pershing. Well, okay. No rot. So the non-scored regions are even again. The scored regions are in his favor. Slightly, but this delaying alliance for progress may suddenly turn decisive. Hey, I think I'm able to... Okay, I was thinking about being able to dominate Middle East. Instead, I have to fight against domination there. So, no hope for war games unless I cast Salt. Is it possible? No. Not any longer. So I have to win it in the final scoring, which is not gonna be easy. Okay, the John Paul was a right call. Not a bad draw. So he gets 2 more victory points, one from Pershing and one from Yuri and Samantha when I coup with Brezhnev. And sadly he has enough time to start making over controls. So my Voice of America maybe not enough. Ooh. Another victory point for him. This Asia looks so hurtful in the final scoring, but Central America looks better for me. Now the final scoring should favor me. So your last card in this turn, followed by my last card, Brezhnev. Nice, but it only costs me 1 VP compared to if I hadn't could, so... this is a nasty hand as the last turn one. I got certainly not the scoring I'd like to. Let's hope he rolls very poor against Venezuela. Because otherwise... And of course let's hope he drew up scoring. Damn. So nasty hand. Okay, Iranian hostage crisis is harmless. Otherwise I have many let's hopes. I'm glad I am in Paraguay, because this way I might be able to take Argentina. Oh no, you didn't. But thanks to NORAD, I have equalized South America. So I can play it for a mere -1. Ooh. So what's the plan for the turn? Certainly play some coups. What's my hold card? Just don't tell me you have this scoring. Okay, I can fight for Africa if I can realign Angola. And it was a nice roll. Can I afford playing an evil empire for the event? Not sure. Certainly I can't play this for the event, so... Whew. That was great. At least that worked. I don't have a good follow-up. But this isn't a bad one. At -1, nothing would work better. Okay, Algeria would. Yak, of course, he had this one. Fortunately, he doesn't have war games. So it's time to wait. What does he have? Because the map is... I'm afraid the map is in his favor. Asia is neutralized with Central America. Europe is neutralized with South America. Africa is neutralized with Middle East scoring. The map is for total 0. And I'm losing on victory points, and he has the China card. And I have to give him either Che or South African unrest. Too late to call it a success. I can probably play Latin American Debt Crisis here, but this won't change anything. My last move is probably going to be into Peru, denying his 3 victory points. Unless he denies my African domination. Not a good start. But I made several mistakes in this game, and this might turn decisive now. This was one of the games which required to be played perfectly, and I didn't manage to do it. Okay, China card in my favor. And broken Europe. So yeah, farewell. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time in my hopefully better games. The main part of the season consists of 20 games, so there is some time to gain points. And he won by 7 victory points.